everyone, welcome to this lecture. In our previous lecture, we discussed in detail what is the step-by-step process of selecting an equity mutual fund. In this particular lecture, we are going to see a live demo of how you can select a mid-cap mutual fund. Okay, so let us begin. So let's first quickly recap the steps. Step 1 is we have to go to ticker tape. We have to select the fund that we want to invest in. In our case, it's a mid-cap mutual fund. We'll add certain filters like AUM, CAGR and expense ratio. Post which we are going to go to a website named Advisor Coach. We are going to take the information of average rolling returns and return consistency information. Post which we'll assign weightages to all these factors, and finally we are going to select the top fund based on our rankings. Okay, so let us begin. So first of all, you'll have to go to ticker tape. You will select an equity mid-cap mutual fund over here. You'll select the plan as growth plan like this, and then we will add the AUM filter. We want funds with 1000 CR AUM to 10,000 CR AUM. Press enter. Then we are going to add the expense ratio, and at last we are going to add the CAGR filter and press done. Okay. Next, we are going to arrange this data with highest CAGR to the lowest CAGR. We are going to copy all this information. Okay, going to copy all this information from here, Control C, and we are going to paste it like this in a separate sheet. Okay. After that, what you have to do is you need to copy this information, the name of the fund, and paste it over here in the first column. Okay. Similarly, you're going to copy the information of expense ratio from here, and you're going to copy this, paste this information over here. Post which, the sheet will particularly assign the rank to each of these funds based on their expense ratio. So the lowest expense ratio will be awarded rank number 1, and the highest ratio will be awarded rank number, will be awarded a higher rank. Okay, great. Now we need the information with respect to the average rolling returns. Okay, so you have to go to this website that I have linked over here. Okay, now we are on this website over here. Okay, you will select first what is the, you will select the category of mutual fund you are investing, which is an equity mid-cap mutual fund. Okay, then what you are going to do, you are going to type the name of the fund you are investing in. For example, we are first evaluating the quant mid-cap fund. Okay, so I've entered quant mid-cap fund over here. We'll select the start date as 26/12/2018. We are going to select the 5-year rolling return and click on submit. Now from here, when you scroll down, you will see that the average rolling return for this fund is 35.42, and the return distribution for 15 to 20% is 0. We are going to paste this information over here, and here 0. Then for Edelweiss, we are going to see for Edelweiss mid-cap fund. We'll just copy Edelweiss from here. Okay, we'll again go to this sheet, this page, and we are going to paste Edelweiss. We are going to select this plan. Again, click on submit. You will see that the average return for it is a rolling return is 27.84, and 15 to 20% distribution is 0. Okay, so we will input this information again over here like this. Then is Invesco India. Okay, we are going to just copy Invesco India from here. Perfect. Go over here. Right, Invesco. Then you need to growth plan. Click on submit. Again, we got the information, average return. So see, this is something that you need to do for all these funds. Okay, you will have to paste the information for all these funds over here like this. What was the return distribution? It is 0.83. Okay, perfect. So we will paste over here. So you will do this for all these 14 funds. Okay, now I have already done it to save some time. So I'll just copy paste it over here quickly. So now you will see that I've already pasted the information. I had already searched from Advisor Coach. I've completed this table already. You will see some of these are blank. Over here, the average rolling return and the return consistency information is blank. Well, the reason is that for few of these funds, they were actually recently started. That is, for example, I can show you for Bandhan. this was a particular scheme that was started recently. So it is giving me an error that the inception date was 2022. Okay, and we are checking the rolling returns for 2018. Now since the fund was not even started before in 2018, it does not of course have the information. So in that case I have kept these information blank. So these schemes were actually started after 2018, so the rolling return information is not available. So the 5-year rolling return information is not available. Okay, but for since you're investing for long term, you can also check the 3-year rolling return information, right? And if that is available, you can actually change this data to 3 years rolling return. Okay, but right now based on the 5-year rolling return information, I have inputted whatever data was available for whichever scheme. Okay, now what will happen is this particular tool will start assigning ranks to each of these funds. Okay, based on each of these factors. You will see over here that this sheet has auto computed the rank itself, and finally it will again give a final value based on the weights assigned to each of these schemes. So each of these factors. Now you see I have given a 40% weightage to say expense ratio. I have given 30% weightage to average rolling return information, and I have given 30% to return consistency. Okay, you can change these weightages. For example, I can give 60% to expense ratio, I can give 20% to average rolling return, or maybe say 30% to this, and then I can give 10% over here. You see this check, it is coming out to be 100%, and that is what you need to ensure. Okay, so let's change it to, for example, 20 for now, 20% to this and 20% to this. Now based on all these weightages, this particular tool has assigned ranking to each of these different schemes. Now based on the ranking, which is the best scheme right now? The Edelweiss Mid Cap Fund is the best mid cap equity mutual fund you can invest in. Okay, similarly the second weight has been assigned to ITI Mid Cap Fund, right? The second rank has been given to this particular mid cap fund, and so on and so forth. So you can actually use this tool yourself to select different type of equity mutual funds. Please feel free to play around with this tool. Please, again, I have to remind you this again and again, please do not touch any cells other than the green cells to input the information. Okay, so I really hope this particular Excel tool is going to make your life a lot easier whenever you are selecting an equity mutual fund, right? Thank you so much for joining me in this lecture. I will now see you in our next lecture. Thank you.